based test. Our performance results are used to calculate 30% of our course group. The Civics EOC exam course address major topics, trends, and analyses of individual rights, responsibilities, and functions of local, state, and federal government. I am proud to report that Lawton Chiles Middle ranked in the top 3 of the region last year.
LCMS incorporates many strategies or best practices to foster high achievements, including the initiation of stimuli-based introduction, which includes the analysis of political cartoons, primary and secondary documents, photographs, charts, and graphs.
The CER strategy requires students to state a claim, provide evidence to support the claim, and state a reason why the evidence answers the question.
The teachers utilize technology in teaching test-taking strategies like interrogative, quizzes, and Kahoot. Now to the 8th grade team.
Quizzes include something we can do
to learn the diverse history that has shaped our world. This course delves into the evolution and civilization from the ancient empires to the 21st century. We utilize project-based learning.
Here at LCMS, we also have a law academy. This curriculum engages students in learning about law and society. The purpose of this academy is to prepare students to be participants in our democratic society. In an academy, knowledgeable, civically active adults share their expertise, experience, and enthusiasm for civic engagements with us through projects like We the People, Project Citizen, and Middle School Mock Trial.
Project Citizen encourages students to identify a community issue or problem and develop a method by which it will be addressed. Classes develop a portfolio and make a presentation on their problem.
We the People focuses on the U.S. Constitution and the Bill of Rights, which may culminate in a mock congressional hearing.
These are some examples of the questions we may be asked by the panel of judges during the competition.
Our mock trial program is tailored to meet the needs of students and to take place during class, with the final product being a 60-minute recorded trial simulation. Trials will be conducted and recorded in the classroom and submitted for judging.
The objective of the mock trial program is to increase student understanding of an interest in the legal system, generate interest in law-related careers, and improve civics and literacy skills, including critical thinking, public speaking, and legal reasoning.
Thank you.
All right. Hello, my name is Ms. McDonald, and I'm the 6th grade U.S. History teacher here at Lawton Chiles. I hope you enjoyed our presentation. Our students were a little nervous presenting, but if you have any questions about, I would be happy to answer anything. Other than that, have a great day. Night.
My heart, I'll be over at 10. You tell me time and again, but you're late. I wait around and then I go to the door. I can't take it anymore.
Now, more middle schools have it, but there's not a lot of middle schools that have this. There's not a lot of middle schools that are fortunate or have the space to have something like this. We're able to use this room not only as a workout, but also as a motivation for the kids, because you know, we all obviously have our regular lessons, our regular units that we have to do, but we use this to show them that there's other ways of working out, there's other things that they, you know, can participate in, and we kind of, in a way, they earn coming in here, and we teach them little by little how to use the machines, how's the proper way of working out on them, and stuff like that. It's also a good way to get them to work out without them really realizing that they're working out, because, for example, and this is the example I like to give, is that we're doing, you guys know, your kids know about the fitness gram. You have the push-ups, the sit-ups, the mile run, all that stuff. Well, with the mile run, for example, they're outside, it's hot. A lot of kids don't enjoy the actual running. So what I do is, after I've tested them in a way to try to keep them in shape and keep them motivated, is that I bring them in here and I tell them, okay, you got to give me a mile and a half on the bike. You got to give me a mile on the elliptical. And they're going because they're talking to their friends, and I'll put music and they're having fun, they're going back and forth, and then they're like, oh coach, I did 2 miles, I'm not even tired. And it's like, oh, you see? So there's a difference, you know. So we use it as a tool to kind of, you know, besides that, you know, just so you guys understand too, we have different sports, boys and girls sports. We have 4 sports for boys and 4 sports for girls. Right now we're offering for girls soccer, volleyball, flag football, and basketball. For boys, we're offering soccer, volleyball, basketball, and softball. So it's a good variety. There's some schools that offer other sports. There's some schools that don't offer. We try to, we see where the demand is, and a lot of our kids enjoy those areas. So that's what we try to, try to keep it going and keep pushing with that. I don't really have a lot more. So now that's the challenge. Instead of going like that, now bring this foot across to here. Yep. Now bring this hand here. Bring this hand here. Now climb up here. You can do it. You can do it. Now bring your hand. Bring your hand. No, bring this hand. Don't be scared. Look, you see? Now bring this one here. This one. Yeah, move your arms. It's however you feel comfortable. See that?
Everybody, we're gonna be
You guys can try. You guys should try.
English language art.
Now we're going on to iCraft.
Oh, you read any of those books? You read any of those books?
No. Those are not really books I read because,
Never read it.
I usually read comics, but I like the art.
I don't think I've read it.
Heaven on Earth.
You should read one of these books.
Okay, Holes, I've heard that was good.
And Frank, you have to read this.
What's that
I read
about?
it when I was in middle school or elementary school.
What's that about?
The moon is shining at Lawton Chiles Middle School.
Okay, so that means that's the last person.
Yes.
All righty, welcome. I'm just going to show briefly. Of course, I have went over my time every time, but I'm going to try my best not to. We're going to give 5 minutes. Here is just showing you how math can be fun. It's all the classes like before. Only the class that was in it had to be the iPrep. We were stuck to their exact curriculum. Well, she kind of changed it. All of the classes that's in here are not iPrep. They're smaller classes. And we have time to have fun. So, for instance, right behind you, I try to separate, that's my manipulative stage. Those are used to help with geometry. The algebra tiles are used to help with algebra. This is showing the hands-on. Some kids need the hands-on. So this is just showing you briefly the manipulatives. Behind you right there are the games I use to remediate. Like if they're not getting a concept, I'll put them in a small group and they'll play a game to get the skill. Now, believe it or not, I may have done all kind of things to get them to learn that skill. But when I say they're going to play the game, they don't want to lose. Kids are very competitive, even in middle school. High schoolers are still competitive. Come on, us adults are competitive. If you're going to play games with your adult friends, you want to win. So believe it or not, it's in their mind, okay, I got to win this game. So they'll get the concept and they'll pay attention a little bit more because they're going to be put in the small group to play the games. The other things that you see are projects created by the students. Like, for instance, one project they had to do where they had to pick a concept that we learned so far. They had to create the game, create the rules, the procedures. We did step by step together. And then I took pictures because as you see them around, I don't have time. We only have like the 5 minutes here. I can't explain each game. So I took pictures of them actually, like that's the one set up, it's flat, but that's this one with the cup. That's that one set up. This one is the hoops game over there. They had to create games to show the understanding of the concepts to their class. Now this one is in groups. Some of the projects are individually. Like this one was showing the discount. They had to pick 10 items, show the discount and show the price before, show the discounted price. Now that one was individual, but a lot of the projects are group projects. Like this one was accumulated activity for circumference. This is actually the circumference of one of the students' head. They had to measure their head and they had to create a hat. Now they didn't have to put all this extra stuff because my philosophy is, please don't ask your parents for money. Let's be creative. I give you what I have, like that hoops game. I took some boxes that some books came in. It only had 1 or 2 books left in it. I took those books out. We opened that cardboard, and anybody need cardboard, bingo, we had it. This student promised me that their mom does scrapbooking and that she didn't ask her mommy to buy it. Her mom had it extra. Just so happened her mom called me for something else. And I said, did she ask you for money? She goes, no, I gave her my extra stuff. So I don't want you to say, okay, this stuff look creative, but it's expensive. No, it don't. Look, this is regular paper. It's the, oh, that's their balls that they had to shoot inside the game. Look at this one, looks expensive here. Let me put his balls back. This one, it may look like expensive. This is paper. It may look like hard blocks. This is paper that I gave them, that they created. So my philosophy is to have fun. Don't ask your parents for money for the projects, and just learn. And if, as you can see on the pictures, they're actually having a good time. And believe it or not, I have a good time with them because they want me to help play the game, especially the ones they created. And I enjoy watching them have fun learning. So it actually motivates me because like they gave me the perfect attendance award. They were like, okay, you haven't missed any days. I go, because I come to work and I have fun at work. Because they're having fun. So they're actually helping me. It's motivating me. When I see when they're having fun, I see that they're enjoying learning. So I have fun too. So it kind of motivates. When you're tired, it's like, oh, we're going to have fun today. So let me get up and go to work. So this is actually, yes, question.
How many students in each class?
This year, thank God, because we changed from the iPrep format. My largest class this year is 18.
Okay.
And I have some classes, especially where the kids are struggling a little bit. I have a class of 12. That means I could work with them more. I could work with them in a group while the other ones are doing something else. And it's not an unsupervised thing like it used to be. Like iPrep, you used to have 2 or 3 teachers because there was so many kids in here. To me, it's easier how it is now that is smaller, so I could work with them a little bit better. Like I could pull them in a small group to do stuff. So no, they're not big at all this year. Yes. Sometimes I do have to do like if they're playing games in a group, they're coming and they don't get it, then I have to do it. You're welcome. Thank you guys for coming.